Canada's government is a confederation with a parliamentary democracy. Canada's government is also a federal system like the United States. The federal government is responsible for national defense, international relations, the banking system, the criminal code, the policies regarding the indigenous populations. The provincial governments are responsible for education, healthcare, and welfare. Canada's federal parliament is made up of 105 senators. The Prime Minister is the head of the government. Parliamentary elections are held every 4 years. The provinces try to maintain as much freedom as possible from the federal government. The relationship between the government and Canada's native people is called a political issue. One of Canada's major political parties include Liberal Party of Canada, the Conservative Party, and the Social Democratic New Democratic Party. The Bloc Québécois focuses on the independence of Quebec. Canada has low corporate corruption and transparency in government. Canada's government has a high respect for civil liberties such as freedoms of speech, press, assembly, and religion. The voting age is 18. Transportation and communication. In Atlantic provinces, a ferry is a way to travel to get to other islands. In sparsely populated areas, most people have cars. In large cities, they take buses or subways. There are 3 notable transportation systems, which are Toronto's streetcars, Vancouver's SkyTrain Metro, and Montreal's Société de Transport de Montréal. Domestic flights and trains are common. A vast majority of Canadians have televisions or cell phones. Cable programs provide service to all of the population. The television shows are mostly made up by the United States. The Canadian government supports Canadian films and Canadian cities have daily newspapers. Internet is used in homes, cafes, and many other public gatherings. Education. Education is considered a right, not a privilege. Each province is responsible for an educational system. School is mandatory until age 16. Usually, children start school at age 5. Canada's schools have a large amount of kids. Due to a large amount of kids, many teachers have to teach more than one class. Because of the lack of funding in schools, many specialize in particular classes. Canada offers service to students with various learning disabilities. Students go to the school closest to their house or a specialized school. Religious leaders used to have a role in directing schools. Now the English or French boards are in charge. Private schools are better funded and more technologically advanced. Private schools emphasize formality, respect, and discipline in teachers-student interactions. Public schools also do this, but at a secondary level. Friendships and more casual relationships between students and faculty are common in public schools. Colleges and universities are also administered by province. Students may pay a tuition to go to college. Tuitions in Canada are lower than tuitions in the United States.